Yo, what's good, guys? Here with the video. Back from a couple days. Finals week. A lot of tests. Also, just waiting for the market to settle down. A lot of indecision still. So today I'm gonna try and make it a little shorter. Just get those main points across. And yeah, let's just pull up the charts. And today we're gonna be looking at a couple different things. We're gonna be taking a look at the dollar. Which there's a divergence on. I'm going to talk about that CPI data coming out tomorrow morning. We're going to look at a couple trend lines on SPY. The 10-year yield, which is pulling back a little, which is good, and we're going to talk about that for a little bit, and then some other technical stuff, and yeah, that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. So I think it's best to start off with we're just going to look at the 10-year yield. This should be quick. Stay for the whole video. We got some big moves coming up in the markets. There's a lot of tension here. A lot of bearish sentiments. But I think we're going to get an explosive move soon. So watch the whole video so you know what to expect. And yeah, so here with the 10-year yield, we pulled back from that top trend line at around, I believe, 3.2. 3.2, yeah, 3.2. And, we're pulling back, which is a good thing. The correlation with the equity markets isn't on the dot, but it's just something to kind of add to your arsenal of trading tools, I guess, have more to work with. So this is one thing. 10-year yield is pulling back, which is good in the case that the market stays alive. So yeah, that's just something to keep note of. And here with the dollar, you have this very slight divergence. You have it going slightly higher still, while the RSI has been pulling back a little. The MACD doesn't really show much, but this is divergence I came across, and so while this goes up, I guess signaling that inflation and everything, if that CPI data comes out and it's lower, right now I believe it's at 8.5%. It's expected to come down to 8.1%, and for the past few months it's only been going up, highest in 40 years, I believe. So if it pulls back for the first time in a while, it would make sense that it gives the markets some relief, some big bounces on the markets. But I guess we'll have to see tomorrow morning. We're just gonna keep taking a look at some stuff. Yeah, that's it for the dollar. Not really much more importance to this. Just you have that divergence, meaning it could start pulling back, and if that pulls back, that's another thing with the markets. While this goes up, markets go down. That's just the general correlation. So we'll see if this divergence plays out. Maybe we keep going a little higher. I think the CPI data will reflect that a lot. But yeah, now on to SPY. I love my technicals. You got a lot of important trend lines around here, a lot of indecision, extreme bearish sentiment, and it's hard to know what to expect. CPI data, I really think this is the catalyst to give us that big bounce, or we keep selling off. So I'm just gonna show you these trend lines for I think these are two pretty big ones. You go into the daily. You're on the bottom of this one. Yeah, you closed right on top of it. You wicked through it. Yeah, I think we're gonna want to see if these trend lines hold up. In the case that we want to bounce, yeah, this is a really tricky market right now. I haven't been doing a lot of Elliott wave theory lately, just because it's kind of, the moves are slower. the macro moves are slightly slower. The intraday, it's insane, but it's just kind of a slow bleed somewhat. You have your indecision here, indecision kind of happening right now. You had all those failed bullish candlestick patterns. Just going in between those back and forth between those buy signals and sell signals. So I've really just been sitting out lately. I do have a small long position in SPY right now, looking for that bounce. It's somewhat of a gamble. The odds are in my favor. That if CPI comes lower, we might have a good reaction. So we'll see how that plays out. Turkey market, like I said. So the weekly, I found some important things on the weekly. I think it's important that we close above. I think we want to close above this one, so that's going to be above 400. We'll see. Tomorrow's an important day. Just really keep note of that. CPI, that data is released an hour before market opens. So, really keep an eye out for that. It's gonna, I think that's gonna be the decision maker for the market. So, CPI data, it should be going lower. Expected to be 8.1% down from 8.5. But we'll see how that goes. We did that dollar divergence CPI, 10-year yield, some trend lines. XPX, this is another thing I wanted to look at. Remember we took a look at this channel a while ago, talking about where we could bounce from. Right now we're resting on this line that previously seemed to be a decently strong support. Back to SPY. That was just, that pitchfork you want to keep watching for. Sitting on big supports once again. But the last thing I really want to go over is this ABC I've been talking about. Maybe one 5-wave development, but I've been really having trouble with this count. Extended C wave maybe, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. This would mean we go lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have your ABC to correct this, and then 5 more down maybe. But odds are it's an ABC. Even though it'll look kind of off, I'll chart it. Let me put that down. So you have your fibs from here. If this is your A, and then your B wave, you have these supports we're sitting on right now. We've been closing right on top of them lately. So I think right now this is a big area. We're trying to close above these trend lines. We're trying to close above this fib level. You have that pitchfork on XPX. CPI tomorrow, which if it's lower, that should bring down the dollar a little, which in turn that correlation should send the equity markets up higher. The yield coming down, getting rejected at 3. There's a lot of potential reversal signals sitting around here. So a lot of uncertainty right now, but it's up to CPI. If it gets lower, I think we get a good reaction, but you look across the market, everything's pretty much getting rug pulled. You had SoFi, some cryptos have been getting liquidated, like Luna. This was insane. That was crazy to watch. You just have all these stocks really getting destroyed, and I don't know, maybe we'll get a big bounce soon. Maybe it's at the bottom for a while. It's really difficult to say, but odds are still in the favor of getting a bounce soon, and I think that catalyst will be CPI. So until CPI, which I think should give us direction, not indecision. But we're reaching pretty deep levels here. You know, you have 5 almost. We're gonna see if we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I thought this was the 5th week, but 6th week, 6th week that maybe we go right. You know, it's been a long time since we've had more than 5 weeks down, so a special scenario, the rare case, we really are crashing, we go lower, but I'm not really seeing it. I'm kind of an ultra bear here. You know, just in general, I think we need to have a big correction. I mean, come on, this is insane. This was all fueled by the Fed doing the quantitative easing, you know, piling in all this money into the markets, just buying bonds of all the companies and artificially pushing everything up. And now that they're trying to, you know, kind of reduce their balance sheet, which was sitting at 9 trillion, everything just kind of coming back down. What was making everything go up is now being removed. So now that that's out of the picture, it might just be a slow bleed, interrupted by those occasional short squeezes. So yeah, odds. There's no sign of turning yet. You know, you need a catalyst for that, and the newest catalyst for that is CPI. So that's gonna be it for this video. There's not really many levels to be watching here. I guess that 400, which is pretty important, but I'm really watching 390 and 385. I think we need a bounce from 390, not 390, 385 area. So we're finally under 400. I've really been stressing this since my early videos. 7 months back, we were going sub 400, and it finally happened. So now that we're here, maybe it's a dip under 400, big retracement, and then, you know, you enter your actual bear market. But it's hard to say what's coming for the macro trends. So yeah, 400, 390, and 385 are the big levels I'm watching. That's gonna be it for this video. Show this video some love. Subscribe so you don't miss you know, my upcoming videos. I'm gonna be working on those technical tutorials when school's over. I'll just be making those left and right, so stay tuned. Stay updated with the channel. I got a lot coming, so be ready for that. And yeah, that's it for the video. Peace out, guys.